for her. And she was actually trying to say, well, her challenge besides being, against or being or with against the guys. So she maybe will answer that question later. Okay.
I know she's only 18, but has she thought about, as this story picks up, the inspiration to other women and young girls that this is really going to turn into?
今まだ18歳で本当これからいろいろなチャンスが待ってると思うんですけど、今これから他の女性とか例えば女の子たちですよね、そういうあとは野球を目指す選手とかそういう人たちに対して、どういうふうな影響、どういうふうななんていうのかしらね、これからエリちゃんの活躍、この挑戦によってどういうふうなその夢が広がるでしょうかっていうことなんですけど、
そうですね。すごいこれからその女子野球っていうのがすごい自分の中で広まったらいいなっていうのがあって、そうですね。もっとメジャーリーガーとか日本のプロ野球みたいに女子野球ももっともっと広がってもっともっと盛り上がってほしいなってすごい思います。
Well, she is really hoping that the way she's striving her own dreams, that maybe someday soon, a lot of girls, women who love baseball will be participating, playing baseball, and not only here in the United States but in Japan as well. And she's really hoping to be able to see a lot more girls and women joining her.
Does she remember the moment she knew she had a great knuckleball and what that felt like? And did she know instantly she wanted to get to this level or higher at that moment?
今ナックルボールのね件について質問なんですけど、何か今までこうずっと投げてってナックルボールはこれを投げたからきっとこれから自分はもっとこう夢を追っかけていけるっていうそういう瞬間っていうのがありましたかっていうことなんだけど。
はい、そうですね。まずここまで来れたのもこのナックルボールと出会えたおかげだと思ってます。
その投げた時に何かこれはっていうなんか感触がありましたか？そのナックルボールが多分通用するだろうなっていう。
そうで、普段のキャッチボールやブルペンで投げている時にその自分でも本当にこれがナックルボールだっていう変化が1球でもした時はもしかしたら自分でもまだまだ夢を追い続けてもいいのかなってすごい思います。
Well, she has been trying to throw knuckleballs, and yes, of course, there was a moment that when she felt, well, is this it? I mean, this might be it, and she felt like I could maybe throw this ball, because she really felt that this might work.
What did that feel like when she struck out a guy for the first time?
初めてね、strike out the guys。初めてね、男の男性というか相手の人のストライクを取った時はどういう気持ちがしましたか？男性を相手にストライクを取った時。
ナックルボールですか？そうやっぱりすごい嬉しかったです。
やったっていう感じがします。
Well, she just said yes. She was really, really more than happy. She was elated.
Just to follow up, I know Gary has pitchers and catchers in a tryout camp tomorrow. I would imagine in the afternoons, talking to Gary a little bit about his schedule, we're going to have maybe a few extra guys this year in camp, and so we'll be going into inter-squad games in the afternoon starting on Sunday. With the time change, and all that, I would imagine that Eri won't pitch until Monday or Tuesday. Gary will probably have a schedule maybe on Sunday of when she will pitch, and then Dan will coordinate. We are over at Butte College, and the nice thing about Butte College is there's a lot of room in the back, there's a lot of room around the areas for media and for fans and all that kind of stuff. So between Gary and Dan, there'll be a schedule put out of when she's going to pitch and a little bit of the schedule. As most of you know, I think we signed our fifth big leaguer just yesterday, so there's going to be a lot of interest with this team. And Gary and Dan will be getting out the schedule on when she's going to pitch in the inter-squad game. But so we don't know the exact schedule, but you're going pretty early in the day, right?
Yeah, our schedule is going to be where we'll start somewhere 9 o'clock, take lunch around 12, and then start a game around 1. So when the schedule comes up for her to pitch, it will be, 1 o'clock probably, maybe Wednesday. I have to see what we got going because there's so many guys showing up to camp. But I want to get a chance to get her legs underneath her because sometimes jet lag.
But she'll go through all the drills in the morning, and if there's anything from exclusive interviews to anything outside of the ordinary, you really need to coordinate it through Dan and through the office because, like she said right off, I mean, she's very serious about this, that she wants to take her baseball, and she wants to be on schedule. She wants to do all the workouts, and so she'll be more than willing to accommodate everybody, but at the same time, she has to work, make sure we work it through Dan.
How many different pitches does she have in her resume? Like, does she have a fastball?
Oh yeah. In fact, and everybody's kind of in love with her knuckleball because it's kind of fun to watch and everything, but she's really sneaky. She's got a sneaky little, and we mean sneaky little fastball that you start looking for the knuckleball. She's got this curve that just never gets there. She's got a fastball that gets on you a little bit. So I actually like to see her throwing her fastball more because she gets a lot of outs with it. So yeah, she'll throw all 3 pitches. And she has she's going to go live on a couple of the local broadcasts at 5:45, so maybe we can give her a few minutes break before she does that. Any last questions?
Well, one thing I want to clear up with you guys is that everybody's concerned about her blending in with the guys. Well, you guys got to understand something. She came from Japan and she was with 180 guys for 6 weeks. So she didn't have a problem blending in over in Arizona with the guys. They actually got to the place where I think the guys totally ignored her, and there was one other lady there too. And they just totally ignored them. They just accept them as baseball players. So her blending in with the team, I can see, I can see them being real protective of her because she's young and, being a girl, but she just blended right in with the fellas. And so there was no problems at all. And so I don't see any problems.
And Gary makes a great point. When you watch her take her drills, it stops very, very quickly. Because the way she covers first, the way she handles herself, she knows where to be. You very, very talented. And the minute the guys see that, they're like, okay, we get it. And also in Japan, and I found it out very, very quickly, when I played